Hello, people. Welcome to Nomysh. This is a brand new series that we're launching. It's called The Creator Diaries. This episode in particular is called My Niche Crush. This would be a deep dive into the life of a content creator, finding out, their journey, what they're doing, how they got started, tips and tricks, all of the good stuff. And my name is Maxi, and today's guest needs no introduction. We have the amazing content creator, Anna. Hello, how are you doing?
Hi, I'm good, Maxi. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. It's really nice to finally speak to you. So, just to begin, can you just tell the people, what your name is, where you're from, and what it is that you do?
Of course. So I'm originally from Romania, but I grew up in Italy and I've been in the UK for 8 years now. I studied here. Actually, I'm in London now, but I studied in Portsmouth. I did applied languages. And then after university, I started working for TikTok. I was with them for almost 2 years. And then I went traveling for like 7 months, and now I'm back in London and I work for a TikTok growth agency as a UGC manager. I've only just started. I'm still new.
Wow, wow, that is incredible. So let's just get straight in. Let's talk about TikTok because this is a platform which is huge. Everyone wants to know all the secrets, all the gossip, what's happening, all the tips and tricks, and you work for TikTok. So explain what life is like working for TikTok.
Oh my God, it was insane when I started because I started in July 2020 when the first COVID lockdown was about. And that's when TikTok grew massively. Everyone was home watching TikToks, and it was insane. Every day there was a new trend, a new policy to write. It was insane, but it was very fun. I started as a content moderator, and I had a target of 1,000 videos a day to watch, which is nuts. But it was fun. It was fun. We grew massively. The team was it was nice to work with, and we were working from home, which it's kind of a dream. But when you are watching 1,000 videos a day and it's just you and the laptop, it becomes a bit lonely, might say. But it was very nice. I'm obsessed with TikTok, and yeah,
Wow. I mean, 1,000 videos a day seems
a
like
day.
crazy. So that's a really interesting point. So when it comes to like viewing stuff on TikTok, especially these 1,000 videos that you saw every single day, what were the kind of videos that you would see? Was it just kind of like trends, dance TikToks, like fashion stuff? What was kind of the main kind of types of videos that you were seeing, especially the ones that were doing well?
Yeah. Well, most of them were trends, especially back then. I feel like TikTok was all about trends and everybody was jumping on them. But it wouldn't just, like it was a dream job for a while, but then it kind of wasn't because you would see a lot of different type of content, be it pornography as well, maybe, animal abuse. So you have to deal with all of that as well. So after a while, like your brain gets literally fried. But most of it, like I would say 80% of it was like, the silly trends that we saw on TikTok. But yeah, it was hard sometimes as well to see some other content.
I mean, yeah, I can imagine because even seeing some of the younger creators coming up, like they're obsessed with TikTok, constantly on the app all the time. Trying to see what's going on, what's happening, making TikToks every, multiple TikToks a day. So for you, especially being on the inside by with working with TikTok, how did you get your kind of like step into actually making content yourself?
Yeah, well, I was watching so many videos a day and I started to recognize what worked on the platform, what didn't. And I don't know, something just I loved watching the content, but I was like, I can create this content as well. So I started to build my own account. I had one initial account and then I created another one and I built both of them to over 10,000 followers, which is nothing on TikTok, to be fair, right now. But I was, it was going well. And then brands started to get in contact with me. And that's when I started to do this on the side as well, to create content for myself, for brands, and to have it like a little side gig. Yeah.
Wow. So has there been any like video that you've produced or made that's like gone super viral or that's like really drawn attention from like an audience?
Yeah, so my first TikTok account was I'm not the proudest of it. It was very silly. I don't know how it happened, but I think I was speaking about TV series, especially Turkish TV series, because I was watching a lot of those at the time. And I made like a couple of videos about Turkish TV series, and after like they went nuts, they went viral on TikTok, and after that, that's why I created another account because that account only wanted to see content about Turkish series, and I didn't want to be known for that. Like, I wanted to show my life, but if I would post something about my life or about something else, I would get like 300 views, and as soon as I would post about the Turkish series, I would get like millions of views. But so I started a different account. I was like, I don't associate with the Turkish series anymore. But I had one in particular. It was about probably you heard of the TV series Bridgerton.
Yeah, yeah.
And I made a TikTok appreciating the male leads of the series, and it went like I think it got over 500,000 views. And actually, Netflix got in touch. They liked that they saw the video, they liked it, and they wanted to use it for I think a marketing campaign for the second season. So that was technically my first brand collaboration, which is huge. Yeah.
I mean, talk us through what it's like to just receive that many eyes on you. Like, was that nerve-wracking? Like, what were the comments like, the engagement like? How did you react to having so many people watching that video?
It's such a like an adrenaline feeling. Like you see your, especially if you have your notifications on, you see them like it just keeps coming. And you kind of get addicted to that, to that feeling too, which is in the long run is no good. But no, it was amazing. I think getting your first viral video, seeing the possibilities, like people get in touch with you, if the video is nice and you receive like cute comments and positive comments, then all is good. But some obviously with all viral videos, you will receive some hate comments as well. So, if you're not used to it, you're gonna be like, what the heck is going on? Like, what did I do?
Right.
But you just learn to deal with them.
So, like, obviously, like this episode's specifically talking about, like your niche and stuff like that. So, you've had videos that have gone super, super viral, and there's other videos that maybe haven't performed as well. What would you say to the people that are struggling with that? Maybe they've just started and, they're not receiving many views, and like maybe they're getting a bit discouraged. Like, what would you tell those people, or like maybe some words of advice for them to try and figure out how to find their own niche and, find somewhere to go and get more views?
I think actually it's not good for your account to chase virality because if you go viral for the wrong reasons, then it will be super hard to grow. Like it happened to me with the Turkey series account. Like I went viral for 2 videos and then I would try to like branch into other niches or like to build a niche, but I couldn't because all that account and all those people that started following me because of those 2 videos, all they wanted to see was that type of content. So if you have a specific niche, try to brand to build within that niche rather than jumping on silly trends that maybe give you views and some followers, but then those followers won't necessarily relate to the type of content that you usually create. So start from the beginning, post whatever you like to post, but stick to some content pillars as well that create your niche, let's say. But yeah, chasing virality is I now understand that it's not like the best thing you can do for your account.
Right. And yeah, and to be honest, I feel like a lot of young creators really look at views and look at like numbers and they just kind of get off that. So it's very easy to be discouraged. But I also think another thing that can be discouraging for a lot of people, that some people don't really have the luxury of being like a full-time content creator. So you working in TikTok and having a job and stuff, how do you manage to find the time to, make content? Like, sometimes it's really stressful because it's like daylight's gone or, whatever it is, and you have to find time to, do brand deals or make content. So how do you manage to fit this into your busy schedule?
Well, if I work, cause I work 9 to 5, so it's definitely hard. But if I work with a client, so for example, for UGC, obviously you have to make time. Um, Many clients request their videos to like have a turnaround of maybe 7 days or 2 weeks. So you just time management. Personally, I do it either in the evening after 9 to 5. I know the natural light, especially in winter, is not great, but we have ring lights for that. And weekends, if I need actually natural light, I'll just post it at weekends. Clients are understanding that you can't just turn something around in 2 days, especially if you have a full-time job. So personally, yeah, evenings and weekends. And for my personal account, because I work in a field in content creation, sometimes I record daily vlogs, and so day in the life. So I record during my working hours, but just because that's what I do. That's content creation is what I do. So it kind of goes hand in hand.
Okay. Okay, so just to round off, last question, just if you could summarize just one piece of advice that you can give young creators, about to launch their career and trying to start from content creation, maybe just a short sentence, what would you say to these people?
I would probably say to just start with where you have. I see a lot of my friends holding back from posting because they don't have the latest iPhone or the latest camera equipment, or. But I started with my old iPhone, and it went well. So don't hold yourself back just because you need to, invest in equipment. That's not the case. Just those are just excuses. So start with what you have, and you'll get there. You'll improve your, equipment with time.
Amazing. This has been a really motivating conversation. I feel like a lot of content creators are going to learn a lot from you, and just even watching how you've progressed in your career and all the content that you release, I'm sure that you're going to just skyrocket with really influencing and showing people. Yeah, fingers crossed, showing people how great your content is. So a massive thank you to you, Anna, and I hope that we'll have a lovely chance to speak again. This has been the Creator Diaries. I've been Maxi, and this has been the incredible Anna. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Maxi.